The first date. Only one chance to make that first impression. Don't worry, this might be new for you, but Ingalls has been there before. From flowers to the freshest ingredients, we have everything you need to put your best foot forward.
I'm so sorry.
Remember, you can't get to happily ever after without once upon a time.
Wow, it's funny running to
Ingalls, all the ingredients for family.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Johnson City Toyota is the #1 Toyota dealership in the Tri-Cities because we make buying simple. First, we discount every vehicle every day, and we stand behind what we sell with a lifetime warranty. For more, simply go to johnsоncitytoyota.com.
At Tusculum University, we are proud of our pioneer heritage. We are committed to our mission of providing a quality educational experience in a caring Christian environment. We take pride in our diverse and inclusive population. We currently have students from 34 different states and 33 countries. We believe that everyone should be treated fairly and they have a right to have their voices heard, no matter what race, religion, or creed. Together we are united, and together we are pioneers.
Purpose. We are motivated to succeed in all that we do, and we will take on all challenges that come our way. We are pioneers.
Inclusion. We are not to be excluded. We must be afforded the same resources and freedom as others. We are pioneers.
Opportunity. We deserve a state of fairness in which individuals are treated similarly and unhampered by artificial barriers and prejudices. We are pioneers.
Nurturing. We care for one another, we elevate each other in providing a safe, caring, and learning environment. We are pioneers.
Equality. We have the right to be our own person and to be treated fairly and justly. We are pioneers.
Expression. We have a voice. We have the right to be heard. We are pioneers.
Respect. We must treat others as we expect to be treated. We must regard others with kindness and civility. We are pioneers.
Serve. We help one another through service to our neighbors and to our communities. We are pioneers.
At Tusculum, you will be challenged to innovate, engage, experiment, and persevere as you discover your own purpose. Along your path, you will be encouraged, empowered, supported, and inspired. As a member of the Tusculum University family, you will find purpose, you will be included, you will have opportunities, you will be nurtured, you can express yourself, there will be equality for all, you will be respected, we will serve one another. We are Tusculum. We are pioneers.
Hi, I'm Trayton Gibson. I'm a graduate student and I'm from Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
I'm Alex Perez, and I'm from Avilés, Spain.
I'm Andrew Cantrell. I'm a senior from Sparta, Tennessee.
I'm Jenna Restivo, the Assistant Athletic Director for Compliance and Student Athlete Development. I am Tusculum class of 2017-2018, and I'm from Alpharetta, Georgia.
Hi, I'm Jayla Arnwine. I'm a grad student and I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee.
Hi, I'm Emily Hansen. I'm a senior from Denmark.
Hello everyone, my name is JT Burton. I'm the head men's basketball coach at Tusculum University.
My name is Caitlin Jones. I'm a senior from Chuckey, Tennessee.
Hello, my name is Jacob Fate, and I'm the Dean of the College of Business at Tusculum University. I'm proud to share with you that the programs in the College of Business received accreditation through ACBSP in December of 2018. The Accreditation Council for Business Schools and Programs accredits business schools and programs worldwide. This accreditation elevates our programs to the top programs worldwide.
You are looking live here at Pioneer Arena, home of the Tusculum Pioneers, and tonight is a big one as we've got conference foe Carson-Newman has come to town. Our visitors from Jefferson City look to put an end to the Pioneers. 3-0 home winning streak, and Pioneers right now on an 8-game winning streak. I'm joined up in the booth tonight with my partner in crime, Coach JT Burton. Coach, good to have you on.
Wow, Justin, man, thank you, man. What an exciting night, man. You see all the students filing in, and you see the teams warming up. Carson-Newman just got finished warming up, and like you said, Tusculum's on a 3-game home winning streak, and we're going to see a good game tonight. For sure. You're definitely going to see a good game tonight, and I think all eyes in the South Atlantic Conference are on this one. Tusculum right now sits at top of the conference. They're 5-0. First time being 5-0 to start conference play since 2010. A win tonight, it would be the first time in program history since being an NCAA Division II member that the program started 6-0 in conference play, and obviously this is a big one. We talked a little bit with Coach Moranci before this one tipped off, and Coach was really kind of talking to her team about, hey, the records and stuff, that's nice, but we still have a job to do at the end of the day. Yeah, the other day when we met with her, man, that's what she talked about. She talked about the strengths and weaknesses of the two and then what she has to do to win this game. And this is going to be big because, you know, she's had some good play in Carly Sosnowski this week, Maya Burrows, who was a sack player of the week. So these girls got to come out and got to continue to play at the high level they have been. We'll see tonight because everything goes out the door now, Coach, because it's a rival. Absolutely. As you said, it is a rivalry. These two teams right up the road, Carson-Newman and Jefferson City, approximately maybe I'd say between a 55 to 60-minute drive right up the road here, and they've come to town, and they would love nothing more than to put an end to the Pioneers' undefeated start in conference play. However, Tusculum has been just a phenomenal team to watch this year on all aspects of the ball, the hitting, the serving, and we're about to see that here. We're going to take a break as we are going to go to National Anthem. When we come back, we'll give you the starting lineups here live from Pioneer Arena. You're watching the Pioneer Sports Network on SAC Digital Live.
And once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the campus of Tusculum University and Pioneer Arena for tonight's Southland Conference volleyball match, featuring our guests, the Eagles of Carson-Newman University, visiting on your Tusculum University Pioneers. And now, fans, let's meet tonight's teams. First, for our guests from Jefferson City, Tennessee, the Carson-Newman Eagles. First, the non-starters, Taylor Roy, McKenna Hall, Ella Campbell, Taylor Adams, Grace Cobb, Tammy Mincy, Ella Gay,
And welcome back here to Pioneer Arena, and we are getting ready for our first serve here as Carson-Newman and Tusculum get ready to go to battle. And let's take a look at the starting lineups here for the visiting Eagles, as it'll be as well expected. You're going to see on the outsides Julia Wheeler and Skylar Weaver. They will share a lot of the touches today, I would be willing to bet. And then you have your on the right side, Aaron Edwards. You have your libero is going to be McKenna Hall. You have on the middle Taylor Kieran, and then outside as well Blake Sherry. Looking over at Tusculum's lineup here, you'll have on the right side is going to be Carly Pigza. Your outsides are going to be Amaya Burrows and Rayleigh Matthews. Your middle blockers are going to be Raven Chance and Bailey Parker. And you'll have Elise Carmichael, who will be back to get things started off in your libero, Carly Sosnowski. And Coach, it looks like we're ready to go here.
Yes, man. I'm excited, man. We look like we got a really good team, really good matchup. Let's get this thing going, Coach.
For sure. We've got a great atmosphere here in Pioneer Arena. Great crowd tonight here for a Friday night matchup. And this is what you want. It's a rivalry now. Records, all that goes out the window here as Elise Carmichael will go back to get us. And we are underway here in Pioneer Arena. Serves that right to zone 6. They're going to go out of the middle. And that ball is hit just a bit outside. It's going to be a point for Tusculum.
Really good job, man, of paying attention, make sure the ball wasn't in bounds, and make sure the ball was out of bounds before they try to go for it.
Yes, Taylor Kieran there. Got a good swing on the ball, just a little bit outside. Good eye by Sosnowski. Carmichael puts that in zone 5. They go right side. Nice dig by Amaya Burrows. That ball is going to be bump set over to Rayleigh Matthews. Matthews looking for a touch. There's no touch called right now, and now they signal point Tusculum. This is Tusculum's arguably their strongest rotation is when Carmichael is serving. She currently leads the South Atlantic Conference in serve aces right now. She knows how to place the ball. That unable to do so there as a rare service error from Carmichael is going to give Carson-Newman on the board. Coming into the game is going to be McKenna Hall, a sophomore from Bristol, Wisconsin. She'll go back to take this serve. Tusculum has 4 back. They hide Carmichael in the back. She goes right at Sosnowski in zone 6. They run right to the middle, and that's Pigza. Pigza puts that one off the block. Nice tool there by Carly Pigza, and she gets her night started. 1 for 1 with the kill.
Boy, Carly Pigza really got up on that, took her time. She put it on point, gave us a point, man. Put it right there in the spot when it needs to be.
Not one doubt, Tusculum is going to challenge Carson-Newman at the net. Matthews back to serve. She goes at zone 1. Here's the set, back set. Try to get Wheeler involved early out of the back row. Tusculum's going to swing, and they're going to take a little bit outside on that as it'll be a point for the Eagles. Going back to serve will be Blake Sherry, the freshman from Cookeville, Tennessee. Go right at Amaya Burrows. They run Bailey Parker out of the middle, and Bailey paints the line, and that's going to be a kill for the Pioneers. Nice shot by Bailey Parker, and she did a great job putting it in a position where Carson-Newman was just unable to get that one.
Yes, that was one of the positions that we talked about with Coach. She said that she needed to be strong in the middle, and she just showed that right there.
Parker goes back to serve. She goes right at zone 6. Here comes Carson-Newman. They run a right side attack, and this will not be denied as Taylor Kieran gets things going, and she gets the kill. Nice swing there from Kieran as she comes out. And Skylar Weaver, the sophomore from Katy, Texas, checks in. They go right at Matthews. Nice pass, good set, and Carly Pigza puts that in the floorboards of Pioneer Arena.
And Carly Pigza picks up right off where she left off, Coach. You see the ball was really set, and she just killed it, man.
She does, and one of the things she does such a great job is just fighting the gaps within the defense. As Peyton Gash comes in for the Pioneers, and going back to serve will be Catherine Klingen. Klingen just a little bit outside and a service error, and 2 service errors from the Pioneers early. No need to worry just yet, maybe just a little bit of jitters tonight coming out with a big game. Good crowd playing at home.
Yeah, girls are a little nervous, but, you know, they settle in right here, man. Score 5-4, we're up.
And a nice run out of the middle, and that's Raven Chance with the kill. And Tusculum right now, one of the big questions coming into this match was going to be, how do they play out of the middle? And so far, they have answered the bell early.
Really well, man. They've done a really good job. They got 2 points right off there, almost back-to-back from that.
Amaya Burrows back with the serve. Nice spin on it, and that's going to be an ace. Amaya Burrows. And she painted that right in between zone 6 and zone 1. I give Hayden Barton a lot of credit for trying to get that one. I couldn't even know where that thing was going. A lot of spin on it. Here she is again, and that one is just going to be a little bit short, and a service error will give Carson-Newman another point as Julia Wheeler goes back to serve. Julia, a transfer from Tennessee Tech, from Murfreesboro, Tennessee, right out there at Siegel High School. She goes into Maya Burrows. They go outside. Rayleigh Matthews, the transfer from Florida Southwestern. She gets it blocked. Carson-Newman's going to play this one, but it's going to be a little bit tough, and they're not going to be able to put that one over the net as Tusculum gets the point. They were trying to go outside to Blake Cherry, but I just think the angle she tried, she was not even able to really cut that thing, and she tried to free ball it over.
Yeah, man, they're doing a really good job of getting the angles and finding places, like you just said earlier, getting the ball right in the middle of the hose.
Sosnowski goes right at zone 6, and they are attacking the libero hard in this one. And they go right side, and that ball is pushed for the kill. Aaron Edwards gets things going. Aaron Edwards, one of the names you're going to want to watch, a very strong right side hitter for Carson-Newman. Coach talking to Danielle Moranti, she was very, obviously a lot of praise for Julia Wheeler, who currently leads the conference in kills. But she gave the praise to Aaron Edwards as well on the right side. They're going to have to contain her. Here's Tusculum. They go right side to Peyton Gash. Gash has that dug up, and it is going to be free balled over. It's going to cause some problems for Carson-Newman. They do get it over. Here's Tusculum on the attack. They go right outside, and Rayleigh Matthews. This ball's going to be played. And then Coach Morris and Coach Moranti are hollering about the officials about something. They run to the middle, and it doesn't even matter. Bailey Parker says, here, ball doesn't lie, and she puts it through the floorboards. Pioneers are executing on the offensive end for sure tonight.
Bailey Parker has really stepped up. I mean, like as we said, I keep going over and over. We talked to Coach Morante about that, but she said one of the biggest things was the middle. And I tell you what, Bailey Parker's came in and done a really good job of covering.
Carly Pigsa comes back in, and Elise Carmichael goes back to serve. Tusculum up 9-6 here in set number 1. An excellent spot, and Carmichael does what she does best. That's an ace for the Pioneers, and she put that one right in the front of zone 4. And Coach Ashley Tiernan wants to talk some things over. We've got a run here. Tusculum up 10-6. We'll be right back. You're watching the Pioneer Sports Network here on SAC Digital Live.
Tasha, did you know Geico could save you hundreds on car insurance and a whole lot more? So what are you waiting for? Hip-hop group tag team to help you plan dessert?
Fresh vanilla, rocky road, chocolate peanut butter cookie dough. Scoop this, scoop this, scoop this, scoop this, scoop shakalaka, 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 shaka, scoop shakalaka, shakalaka, shakalaka.
Geico. Switch today and see all the ways you could save.
Back here to Pioneer Arena after the timeout from Carson-Newman. They found themselves down 10-6, and this is Tusculum's strongest rotation, and Carson-Newman is going to have to find a way, Coach, to try to get Tusculum and Elise Carmichael away from serving the ball. This is when they're at their best right here.
Yes, they are, man. They're doing a really good job. She's got a couple of aces, and right now she's trying to pick up another one.
Carmichael tries to paint zone 4 again. This falls a little bit in zone 5, and they're going to get an outside attack. It's dug up by Sosnowski. Carmichael bump set. Matthews off the net a little bit. That's dug up by Carson-Newman. Newman's going to have a back row attack from Wheeler. Wheeler, nice dig by Amaya Burrows. They're going to another bump set outside of Matthews. Nice tip. It's going to cause some problems, and they're going to get it over. Run out of the middle. That's blocked. Excellent defense, and they go to Pigside. Why not? Carly Pigsa, 3 for 3. And she puts that one away. A tremendous volley from both sides. Great effort from both teams, and why not give it to Carly Pigsa? She's got the hot hand.
But you got to say Carly Sosnowski did a really good job on that dig right there to save that ball.
Sosnowski's pretty good at that. 4th in the conference in digs, both in digs per set and total digs. They go outside. Matthews gets the kill, and Tusculum is rolling right now here in set number 1, and you can feel the energy from Tusculum right now. Carson-Newman just trying to find their momentum, trying to find their rhythm, really, and they've got to find a way to slow down this offensive attack.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job attacking, especially zone 4. I mean, we're doing a really good job of hitting zone 4 and getting some points out of it.
Carmichael goes to zone 4 again. Nice run from Carson-Newman. Sosnowski's there to dig this up. They go Pigza. Pigza absolutely destroys that one. Cross body shot, and it paints the line, and another point for the Pioneers. And right now, there's not much you can do if you're Carson-Newman. They're just putting the ball in places that, quite frankly, no one is even there.
No, Carly Pigza does a really good job. Again, she hit that in zone 2, I think is what it is, and she did a really good job of scoring the ball.
Here's Tusculum. They go right side, and that is dug up by Amaya Burrows. Nice swing from Aaron Edwards. They go Pigza again. This time, Pigza falls short. They're going to get a dig on this. They go outside, and that ball is tooled off the block, and it's going to be a point for Carson-Newman as Taylor Kieran will get credit with the kill. Coming back into the match will be number 6, McKenna Hall, as Carson-Newman finally gets out of that rotation, and that's where Tusculum hurts a lot of teams. They can be so explosive and so potent when they're in that rotation with Elise Carmichael serving, because she does such a great job putting the ball where it needs to be. Here's Hall. She goes back, and that ball is out. Nice job by Amaya Burrows to watch that one go right past the line. And a point for the Pioneers. It's 14-7, and they're trying to run away with this thing in set number 1 here, as Matthews goes back to serve. Rayleigh Matthews, a transfer from Florida Southwestern, and boy, what a amount of versatility she's brought to this Tusculum lineup. Carson-Newman goes outside. They have it blocked. Pigza and Parker are there. Pigza's again. Pigza with the block, and she gets the point as she watches the ball fall. And another point for Tusculum. And all things going the Pioneers' way. Right now it seems like Carson-Newman is having a really hard time getting in a good attack off. The blocking's been exceptional so far.
That right there was unbelievable. Carly Pigza and Bailey Parker did a really good job of blocking the ball twice.
They run out of the middle, and they're looking for a touch as Carson-Newman, and they are going to get the touch, and it will be a point for the Eagles there, as I think that ball was hit just slightly off the fingertips of Bailey Parker. As back to serve will be 22, Blake Sherry. Here's Tusculum. They run out of the middle to Pigza, and Pigza has been absolutely on fire. She's had the go-to hand this whole set, and she gets another kill as Raven Chance comes back to run things in the middle. Bailey Parker goes back to serve. We're going to take another timeout. We're going to keep it right here, folks. And Tusculum right now, as Coach Ashley Tiernan burns her second timeout in set number 1. Now, here's the thing about volleyball, what's fun. You see Tusculum, they're playing well right now. This is only set number 1. Things could be completely different in set number 2. What are you telling your team if you're head coach Ashley Tiernan right now with the Eagles?
First of all, you got to calm down. When you come out of this timeout, it's your second timeout in the first set. You got to come out, you got to take your time, and you got to tell them, talk over the strategy, talk over the things that you've talked about, go over the things you've talked about all week. And then when they come back out and play with a little poise, I think they'll be okay.
Poise is definitely a key, and right now Tusculum, when you talk about poise, how about the start they've had? I mean, coming out, they knew this was a big game, and right now Tusculum just seems like it's almost like they're on another level in terms of their offensive attack. They seem to be executing everything to a exact right now.
It's been unbelievable. I mean, it starts with, to me, Carly Sosnowski. She's the lady who carries it and who does it all. But I tell you, Carly Pigza, if you can't tell, if you're watching for you viewers there at home, she's been doing a really good job. They've been doing a really good job of setting her up, and she's been doing a really good job of scoring the ball.
Pigza, a senior from Fort Mill, South Carolina, came to us here from Nation Ford High School, and Coach Moranti has just been so proud of Pigza and the work she's put in, and you can see it has paid off, and she has been key for the Pioneers in set number 1 as we're back, as Parker will go back to serve and get things rolling here. Carson-Newman burns their final timeout of the set. They go right at zone 6. This is going to cause some problems. They go to Julia Wheeler, and Julia does what she does best, as she gets that one through the block, and it's a kill. Nice swing there by Julia. This is one of the things I think I've been most excited to watch is Julia here. She's obviously a phenomenal hitter. Now we get to see her in the front row.
Yeah, she's got 150 kills. I mean, so,
Yes.
She's pretty good at it.
And another service error from the Carson-Newman Eagles, and it'll be a point for Tusculum. And that's one thing they're going to have to try to clean up is, in order to avoid Tusculum going on those big runs, you got to keep them away from getting back to that rotation with Elise Carmichael. And service errors are an easy way to get them back to Tusculum's strong suit is. Going back to serve will be Catherine Klingen for Tusculum. Klingen paints that in zone 5, and it's going to be another ace for the Pioneers. Their serve game has been phenomenal.
Their serve game's been unbelievable tonight. Girls are doing a really good job of placing it in certain zones and getting it in the right spot and able to get some points out of it.
Yeah. And I found it interesting when we were talking to Coach Moranti here pregame. She said with all the offensive skill and attack that they have, she kept going back to defense and serve receive. She said those are, at the end of the day, you put yourself in a position to win any ball game if you're dominating on those two aspects. They go right side to Peyton Gash. Gash has it dug up. Carson-Newman's going to get a play on this. Nice swing from Wheeler. Burrows digs it up. Burrows gets it all outside, and she's going to kill that one. And another point for Tusculum. And Amaya Burrows, don't let her get going. And that's what you have to worry about. You got Carly Piggs. We haven't really seen much from Amaya Burrows yet, but clearly SAC AstroTurf Player of the Week last week. She just made her presence felt there.
Coach, it's unbelievable to see one go out and you still have one going and staying in the game is just as good.
No drop off. Tusculum has that blocked. They'll block that one. Ball goes outside to Wheeler. Wheeler tries to roll shot over the net. No good. They're going to go back outside to Burrows as Tusculum. That ball is dug up. They're going outside to Wheeler again. Wheeler this time will not beat a 9, and she gets the point.
They put their big gun up front. Wheeler, she's done a really good job. She's had a sensational year so far. Put her up front in a nice place where she's comfortable at, and she was able to come over the point.
Abby Hildenbrand back to serve for Carson-Newman as she finds her team down 19-10 in set number 1. Here's Burrows. Nice pass. Nice run out of the middle. Maybe a timing just a little off there. Tusculum is going to get another play on this. They're going to go to Peyton Gash. Gash tips this thing over. Carson-Newman's going to dig this up. They're going to run a back row attack. Unbelievable effort by Sosnowski to keep this one alive. Here comes Carson-Newman again. They go to Wheeler. Wheeler, unbelievable job by Sosnowski again. Burrows puts it away.
How about Sosnowski, Coach? I mean, she's the one to make the engine to make this team go. And you could tell those two digs right there to set up that was beautiful.
That was Carly Sosnowski. You're almost going to have to try to maybe not even hit towards her direction. She has been playing really well tonight. Nice run out of the middle. Sosnowski, another one. Matthews, and a little uncharacteristic. I maybe could have done a little bit, maybe made a smarter decision with that as Matthews tried to, I think, turn on it, just wasn't able to get around quite enough, and that's going to be an attack error for Tusculum and a point for the Eagles. Nice job by Sosnowski, though, in the back row there. Unbelievable effort as Julia Wheeler's back to serve. She goes at Matthews. Tusculum's going to go outside to Matthews. It's dug up. Ball's going to be tight, and Raven chances there to put it down. And a point for the Pioneers, and they're 4 points away from securing a set number 1 victory in this key conference matchup tonight. Here's Sosnowski back on the serve. Again, they try to attack that zone 4 area. It falls a little bit in zone 5. They go right side to Aaron Edwards, and Aaron puts it away, and a Carson-Newman point. And now you can kind of see, and again, this one may be one of those things you scratch off. It's most likely, unless we see something, which, could obviously happen, but it's going to probably go to the Pioneers. But you see some momentum right now starting to be built for Carson-Newman a little bit. It'll be interesting to see if they can keep it going here from this set into the next one. They go outside to Matthews. Matthews has her ball dug up, and then she tries to swing on it again, and she pulls it a little bit too far past the line, and that ball's going to be out, 21-13. Back serving is Skylar Weaver. Nice job getting that up. They go right side, Gash, and she tools the block, and an excellent job by Peyton Gash to use the block to her advantage. And she gets a point for the Pioneers as she comes out. Carly Piggs comes back in, and going back to serve is Elise Carmichael to try to polish things off and close out things here in set number 1. Carmichael has been phenomenal per usual here. Just taking a look at the comparisons right now. As there's another service error there for Tusculum. They're definitely being aggressive. 4 service errors for the Pioneers, just 2 for Carson-Newman right now. But if you look at the difference right now, it's the hitting percentage. Tusculum hitting at 355, Carson-Newman hitting at 200 as Burrows digs that up. They run it to Bailey Parker out of the middle, and Parker gets the kill. Nice job by Tusculum, wonderful execution as Matthews goes back to take serve. And they trade points there.
Tusculum really strong with this lineup in. You got Parker in the middle, they're strong. they've done a really good job with another ace there.
Another service ace there by Rayleigh Matthews, and they seem to have been targeting zone 6 a lot, especially when number 9, Hayden Barton, is back at libero there. Hayden, an exceptional libero, though. Don't get it twisted. Nice dig by Barton there. They go outside, and that ball is going to be just a little bit past the back line for a Tusculum point, and that's going to close us and wrap things up here in set number 1. Pioneers take it 25-14. We're going to take a break, but don't go anywhere. Set number 2 will be coming right back at you here. You're watching the Pioneer Sports Network on SAC Digital Live.
Family.
Food's here!
What's it mean to you?
You got lunch.
To us, it means the people you care about, look out for, and yeah, love. Even if you'd never let them hear you say it.
Hey, you're eating hummus?
What's wrong with hummus?
Here at Ingalls, we have everything you need to gather around the table and give each other a hard time. Because that's what families do. Ingalls. All the ingredients for family.
Tusculum University is Tennessee's first university. Established in 1794, Tusculum's beautiful campus is nestled in the foothills of the Great Smoky Mountains. Students from 31 states and 15 countries have found a home here. With nearly 60 areas of study, Tusculum can help you pioneer your path to success. Visit www.tusculum.edu or call 423-636-7300 to discover the Pioneer experience for yourself.
Johnson City Toyota is the #1 Toyota dealership in the Tri-Cities because we make buying simple. First, we discount every vehicle every day, and we stand behind what we sell with a lifetime warranty. For more, simply go to johnsoncitytoyota.com.
And welcome back to Pioneer Arena. And if you're just now tuning in, folks, Tusculum takes set number 1 in commanding fashion, I might add, 25-14. Coach, when you look at the comparison, I'll tell you what the stat that stuck out to me. Tusculum hitting at 375, Carson-Newman hitting at 154. Tusculum's offensive attack has just been on point.
It's been unbelievable, especially up front. I mean, they've been very good. I mean, you hear me talk about Carly Sosnowski a lot, but, you know, you got Bailey Parker, you got to get everybody up front. They're doing a really good job. So, I mean, when you playing at this level, because they played at a high level the first set. So when you play at this level, it's hard to beat this team.
It is. Right now, Bailey Parker hitting at 750, Raven Chance hitting at 500, and those were two big question marks coming in. Was, okay, talking into Coach Morris and Coach Marani pregame, they really felt Carson-Newman was going to try to see and test the middles a lot, and so far the middles have answered the bell as we are ready to go here. Set number 2 underway. Abby Hildenbrand gets us started, and she gets things started off with an ace. So Carson-Newman, we saw him kind of at the end of set number 1 start setting the ball, getting into a little bit of rhythm. So now it'll be interesting to see how they respond to set number 2 as they get things started off in a good fashion, though. Hildenbrand, the senior from Parker, Colorado. They go outside to Pigza. Pigza tries to tip it over the block. It's dug up. They go out to Aaron Andrews. Andrews on the right side has it dug up by Maya Burrows. They run a right side slide attack for Carly Pigza. That ball is going to be just a little bit outside. It's going to be another point for the Eagles. So
seems like they settled in here. They needed that break after their first set. They lost, but it seems like they settled in and scored 2 good points here.
Hildenbrand, she paints the line and goes zone 5, and it's going to be a free ball from Tusculum. Carson-Newman's going to get a chance to get a good run. They go outside, Wheeler, and Wheeler has it blocked. Exceptional job by Bailey Parker. It looks like Carly Pigza will probably get credited with that as too, but Wonderful job by Bailey Parker to time that up, and that's one of the best hitters right there in the conference.
Boy, she's been doing it all night long. They've been doing a really good job, especially in the middle, as we talked about with the coach when we sat down and talked to her.
Rayleigh Matthews paints the line. They go right side this time, and this ball is just a little bit outside as Tusculum gets the point. Julia Wheeler, she's definitely starting to find her rhythm, though. You can see she's really attacking that ball hard. And Julia Wheeler gets in the rhythm. This can be anyone's game as that ball run out of the middle is blocked, and Tusculum.
Bailey Parker again, coach, doing a good job of setting up in the middle, get with that block and able to come over the point.
Matthews paints the line. They're going to go outside to Weaver. Weaver tries to attack again there, and this ball, I think Carmichael was maybe trying to just dump that and sneak that one over there, and it will unfortunately not fall, and it will be a point for the Eagles. Julia Wheeler goes back. She's been fun to watch so far. Hasn't had her normal numbers as of right now, but she can flip it and turn it on in a light switch. And how about Amaya Burrows? And Pigza gets the top of the ball. Somehow this is still alive. Aaron Andrews tries to put it away. She's going to hit it just a little bit outside. Carson-Newman was looking for a touch. They're not going to get it, and it's going to be a point for the Pioneers. Unbelievable job. I mean, Burrows literally hit that, I think, off the shoulder of number 22, Blake Cherry. The ball came over. Pigza just got, I think she tried the 10-foot line. That's the way she's been hitting it, and just real odd swing on the ball, but nonetheless, it's going to be the Pioneers' point. They go outside. Blake Cherry. Cherry tries to paint the line, and she's going to be off just a little bit as that ball point will go to Tusculum.
Coach, I think what goes unsaid is the athleticism of these girls. I mean, these girls are really jumping at 9, 10-foot thing. I mean, it's unbelievable.
It is.
I mean, my old self, I couldn't jump that high. I know that.
Parker back with the serve, and she goes right back at zone 5, and they're going to have to free ball this one over. It's not even going to make it over the net. Point Tusculum, and that serve-receive game has been strong. Bailey Parker doing it all, blocking, hitting, serving. She's been phenomenal for the Pioneers, and she has been one to answer the bell. Parker goes back to serve again. They run that out of zone 6, and that'll be a service there from Parker, and be a point for the Eagles as Sosnowski comes in here. Parker will come out of rotation as Raven Chance will now hold things down in the middle. There's a lead. Back serving, Skylar Weaver. They go out. Amaya Burrows tries to tip this one over. Carson-Newman's going to dig this one up. They're going to go right side to Aaron Andrews, or Aaron Edwards, pardon me. Pigza with the right side slide attack. Nice dig there by Carson-Newman. That ball is hit, and it's going to be out. And again, it's like they're trying to hit deep, and they just keep hitting that ball outside. And be another point for the Pioneers. A lot of hitting errors for Carson-Newman. That's something they're going to have to clean up if they're going to stand a chance in this one.
That's a testament to Coach Morante, because you can tell these girls work on that. They do a really good job of keeping an eye on it and not going for balls that's going out of bounds. So
yes,
that helps them out.
Exceptional discipline by that back row, nonetheless, as Catherine Klingon goes back for the serve. Klingon goes down to zone 5. And this ball will be, it will be over. Here's Sosnowski with the set to Gash. Gash has it blocked, and that'll be a point for Carson-Newman. Give credit to number 21, Taylor Kieran, and number 10, Taylor Adams. Adams, a freshman from Covington, Georgia, out of Eastside High School. Seeing her first action tonight. Back serving is number 3, Taylor Rohr. Rohr goes at Burrows. They run out in the middle to Chance. Chance, and that ball is dug up. Exceptional dig there. They run outside, and that ball again out. And the hitting errors are starting to really pile up for Carson-Newman, as they're now hitting below at a negative hitting percentage. 10 attack errors from Carson-Newman, just 5 from Tusculum. That's been the difference so far in set number 2 here. Burrows, nice serve. Exceptional dig, though, by Julia. How about Sosnowski, though? She says right back at you. They go right side to Gash, and Gash puts this one away. Point, Tusculum.
What an unbelievable dig by Sosnowski. She did a really good job, and then was finished off by the front. Like we said, man, it was one of the things.
She's everywhere. She's everywhere.
It's
you try to hit the
unbelievable.
back, she's there. You try to hit the front, she's there. She just seems to be like the Energizer Bunny, the Tusculum version of it. And an oh, wow, unbelievable dig by Carson-Newman's number 9, Hayden Barton. And watching her and Sosnowski go at it is a treat itself. That ball is blocked. They're going to go right side. Gash. Nice effort there from both squads. An attack from Carson-Newman. Tusculum's going to get this one over to the outside to Rayleigh Matthews. Matthews finds the open gap and puts it away. Point, Pioneers.
It's unbelievable how when Gash comes in the game, they have no drop-off. I mean,
there's no drop-off.
There's no drop-off with this team, man. They did a really good job of staying with it, staying poised, and able to come away with some points going up 10-5.
Carson-Newman been using a lot of roll shots, I think, just to try to maybe get the rhythm back. And that ball, again, the serve-receive game has been so strong for Pioneers. The overpass gives Raven a chance to put that one away. And a substitution here for Carson-Newman is coming into the match is number 6, McKenna Hall. Back serving Amaya Burrows, and she has sparked this Pioneers run here in set number 2. And that ball will go into the net. It'll be a point for the Eagles.
A little aggressive on that. I mean, she could afford to do that because she scored, 4 in a row with her?
Yeah.
So.
Well, wait, Coach, again, hey, Coach Marani, she said she was going to be aggressive in this serve-receive game, and I think that, to say the least, so far it hasn't disappointed. They go to Maya Burrows here. They're going to run outside, and that ball was just a little bit low on the set. Carson-Newman's going to get a play off of that, and there's Julia Wheeler, and she put a lot of speed and velocity behind that one, and that's going to be a point for the Eagles. Sosnowski with the diving effort to try to get that one up. But exceptional job there by Julia Wheeler. We'll see if she can get her and the Eagles rolling on the offensive side of things. The overpass there, and I'm not sure what we're going to have, and it looks like it's going to be a point for the Eagles. I think they're calling a net violation on Tusculum. Coach Marani and Coach Morris do not agree. As Blake Cherry goes back to continue serving for the Eagles. Here's Cherry. She tries to paint the line. Burrows does a nice pass. They go outside. Rayleigh Matthews, and that ball is blocked. And a brick house put up at the net by 21 Taylor Kieran and 7 Abby Hildenbrand. And Carson-Newman all of a sudden says, whoa, not so fast. We're in this thing. In set number 2, we got a game.
Yes, we do. They've done a really good job.
Responding to adversity. Here's Sosnowski with the bump set. They continue to go at Amaya Burrows. And she's going to turn and swing on this as Hildenbrand. Nice job by Burrows to get this one up. They go outside to Matthews. This ball is dug up. It's going to go right outside to Wheeler. Volley back and forth, and they seem to be going to the outsides. Wheeler, this time, again dug up by Burrows. And an execution error out of the middle is going to give Carson-Newman the point. Nice job by both teams to volley, and that set was just a little bit too high maybe, or maybe it was just the timing, but nonetheless, the Eagles keep their little run going, and that ball is watched to the back line by Sosnowski, and it will be called out as Tusculum gets the point. Bailey Parker back in at the middle. And Sosnowski goes back to serve. Nice up by Blake Cherry, and the ball gets over. Nice job and good placement by Abby Hildenbrand out of the middle there. That ball was overpassed, and she did a nice job putting that in a position that really no one could get to it. Great effort by Tusculum to try, but
Hildenbrand did a really good job of sitting there, placing the ball in the right spot, getting in the right zone to get the point.
Hayden Barton back on the serve, and watching her and Sosnowski. That's a very low set, by the way, as this ball is going to be played by Carson-Newman on the outside, and Julia Wheeler powers through the block, and she's going to get the point. Tusculum and Carson-Newman going back and forth with each other now, and set number 2 has lived up to this game's potential. Both teams just giving it their all right now.
Carson-Newman settled in, coach. They've done a really good job of exploiting some errors, some weaknesses in the Tusculum's middle, and so we got us a ball game.
Somehow Tusculum manages to get it over. They go outside to Wheeler. Wheeler has her ball dug up. Matthews outside, paints the line, and it's dug up by Carson-Newman. And again, Maya Burrows digs this one up. They go right side to Gash, and Gash will not be denied as she powers through the block of Julia Wheeler on the right side there and gets a much-needed Tusculum point there.
And one thing about Tusculum
takes us back, and Carmichael's back to serve.
I didn't mean to cut you off, but one thing about Tusculum, they'll never lose their poise. They do a really good job of taking their time, even when they have to make the subs, and they never get rattle. They just stayed of course.
They do. And how about the poise? When you talk about poise, Carson-Newman, give them some credit. I mean, they took Tusculum came out hot. They seem to be executing on all cylinders in set number 1. And Carson-Newman found themselves down 11-5, and it looked like it was going to be maybe a repeat. And all of a sudden, boom, within the flick of a switch, they're back in it.
When we talked to
Here on
Coach
the road.
Morante, man, she said it. She said this team right here, you can't look at their record and go by how good they are because they're way better than what their record says.
6-6 on the year coming into this one. They're coming off a sweep of Trevecca Nazarene as Burrows digs this. They go outside Matthews. And right now, Carson-Newman's got the beat on her. Back row attacks dug up again by Burrows, and they seem to be targeting her a lot. Blocked on the right side is Pigza. They go back out there, and this time Matthews just uses her strength to push that one through and tools the block for the Tusculum point. Carmichael back on the serve, and again, this is where Tusculum is at their strongest point in rotation, is when she's serving. And she puts that in the middle of zone 3, causes some confusion there. Carson-Newman players run into each other. They're going to get the kill. I just hope everyone's okay.
I think it was a miscommunication by 2 players of Carson-Newman, but I think she's going to be all right.
Nice job by Julia Wheeler to get the kill there, as we've got a pair of substitutions in for Carson-Newman, Aaron Edwards, and number 15, Bennett McCombs, the freshman from Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. It looks like she's about to see her first action. And I think they just want to maybe get 22. That was Blake Cherry, I think, who was caught up. And they're going to get her looked at real quick, and I hope she's okay. It's one of the things in volleyball, both people going at it, you worry about, collisions and whatnot, so hopefully she's okay, and she'll be able to return. So. You hate to see any kid get hurt out here. Number 7, Abby Hildebrand, goes back to serve, and again, they continue to go to Maya Burrows. And maybe a miscommunication on Tusculum's attack error. Wheeler roll shots it. Sosnowski takes it up outside. Matthews, and she puts that away in convincing fashion. Rayleigh Matthews getting going now here in set number 2, and the Pioneers need it. As now all of a sudden Carson-Newman starting to get the timing down a little bit. A lot more blocks here in set number 2 than set number 1. As number 11 coming in, Emma Grace Cobb, the right side, sophomore from High Point, North Carolina, sees her first action. And so Coach Tiernan kind of digging into her bench. The run out of the middle is going to be just a bit outside. And a point for the Pioneers. 3-point lead. Tusculum trying to close things out as we're nearing set point. Outside attack, and how about that swing from Julia Wheeler? If there was any doubt that she was the leader in the conference in kills, Coach, I think we just saw why.
With 150 kills, Coach. She's pretty good now.
I think she hit that at about 150 miles per hour.
Do you think you can return that?
I don't think so. That was the reason I played middle, Coach. I wasn't in the back row at all. Back is Wheeler serving. She goes at Matthews in the back row. Tusculum, right side attack from Pigza. Sets just a little bit off. She's forced to tip it over. They go outside. That ball is tooled. Sosnowski, unbelievable effort. And Tusculum scrappy to try to keep it alive, and it's going to be a Carson-Newman point. How about Sosnowski to keep that alive, but give some credit there to number 10, Taylor Adams, the freshman coming in here in this hostile environment. She puts a great swing on the ball. Carson-Newman, 1 point away from tying this thing back up. They will not go away. They refuse to in set number 2 here. Pigza, attack, dug up there by Hildenbrand. They're going to run again. Wheeler, attack out of the middle. Sosnowski reads it loud and clear. They go outside to Burrows. Burrows! Hello, Amaya Burrows. She gets the kill and tools the block beautifully. Point for Tusculum as Bailey Parker goes back to serve. Raven Chance will now hold things down in the middle. And this will be key for Tusculum. Parker goes to zone 5 on the serve. Carson-Newman's attack out of the middle goes to Skylar Weaver. It's dug up. They go right side. Pigza. Pigza has that ball hit just a bit outside. And 17-16 is Weaver goes back to serve.
We've been doing a really good job. I mean, especially Amara Burrows. They've been coming to her, and she's been staying poised, and we're still able to be up by 1 point.
Yes. Nonetheless, I do think it has halted Tusculum's attack just a little bit. They're definitely trying to keep that ball away from Sosnowski. The run out of the middle, and the timing is off again from Raven Chance. as we are all tied up here. A little bit of a miscommunication between Carmichael and Chance out of the middle. Weaver again continues to serve for Carson-Newman. They go to Matthews. Right side attack, Pigza. Pigza paints the line, and she gets it. Nice shot from Carly Pigza to give Tusculum the advantage as Peyton Gash will return along with Catherine Klingen. Carmichael gets a quick breather, and so does Pigza with the rotation.
When you hit it to Carly Pigza's side, it's almost a guaranteed point.
It is.
It's unbelievable. It's good to see, good to watch.
She had a dominant first set. Good to see her get a kill there. And they've played a lot more attention to the right side now that Carly Pigza is going. And that ball on the outside for Carson-Newman's attack is going to be a little bit outside, and it's going to be a point for the Pioneers. At this point, if you're Coach Marani and the gang, I would try to find a way to get Amaya Burrows the ball. She hasn't been set a whole lot, just 6 attacks right now, 3 kills, hitting at 500. Got to find a way to get her involved. And an incredible shot down the line. Wow, that ball was pounded by number 11, Emma Grace Cobb for Carson-Newman. Beautiful run on the right side for the Eagles. It's 19-18, 1-point game, and we've got a barn burner here.
Yes, we do, man. It's totally different from the first set, huh?
Oh, much different, much different. Who's writing the script? They go outside, Burrows, and she's dug up. Barton was sitting on it. They run the back row attack, and this is going to be a kill for Carson-Newman. And they're going to their star, Julia Wheeler, and she is really starting to make her presence felt. She's now up to 6 kills. All 6 of them coming in set number 2 here. Tusculum did a great job containing her in set number 1, but only so much you can do. And that serve is going to cause some problems. It's going to be a point for Carson-Newman. They've got the lead. And I think Coach Moranti, curious if she's going to take a timeout. She still has both teams have both timeouts available to them here in this set. Number 6, McKenna Hall on the serve. Over to Matthews. They're going to go outside. Burrows has it blocked. Chance puts it up. Burrows going to get another swing. Roll shot. Barton digs this one up. Here goes Carson-Newman to the outside, and she tools the block as Raven Chance was just a little bit late getting there to try to throw the double block, and Tusculum finds themselves down 2. And Coach Moranti wants to talk some things over. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We've got a great one here in set number 2. Carson-Newman leads Tusculum 21-19. You're watching the Pioneer Sports Network on SAC Digital Live.
Johnson City Toyota is the #1 Toyota dealership in the Tri-Cities because we make buying simple. First, we discount every vehicle every day, and we stand behind what we sell with a lifetime warranty. For more, simply go to johnsoncitytoyota.com.
And we are back here from Pioneer Arena, and set number 2 has been back and forth, and it's a rivalry game, Coach, if you couldn't tell. The atmosphere, the energy, it's there from both sides now.
You got to give it to Carson-Newman. They came in this second set. They really settled in. I mean, they've taken the lead for the first time all night, and it's been a really good game. That's why we love to play the rivalry games, buddy.
Here we go. Ball goes outside Amaya Burrows, and Amaya's attack is just a little bit outside. It'll be a point for the Eagles as they are trying to close out things in set number 2. The Pioneer faithful here making things hard on that serve for McKenna Hall as plenty of noise is being made. Great atmosphere tonight for some volleyball. Burrows digs this one up. That's a tight set. This is going to be played. I don't know if it's going to make it over. It does it, in another point for the Carson-Newman Eagles. And the serve-receive game has dropped off just a little bit. How about the play of Julia Wheeler, though? Tennessee Tech transfer from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And service error there finally gets Tusculum out of that rotation. It'll be a point for the Pioneers, as Amaya Burrows will be back to serve this one away. Her team trailing 3. And that ball is hit out by a long shot. And it'll be a point for the Eagles as Carson-Newman, it's set point for the Eagles as they try to even this thing up at 1 apiece.
You got to give it to Carson-Newman, man. They've really exploited some weaknesses with Tusculum, and they've took advantage of it and able to go up by 4 points.
Bennett McCombs with the serve. She goes to Burrows. Burrows, that ball's overpassed. Carson-Newman's going to play this. They go outside. Julia Wheeler, and why not? Julia Wheeler and the Carson-Newman Eagles, they have responded. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got ourselves a match. Carson-Newman, Tusculum, it's a rivalry, and these two teams are going at it. We're back up at 1 apiece. We'll be right back from Pioneer Arena. You're watching the Pioneer Sports Network here on SAC Digital Live.
We are in Granger County, Tennessee, here at Pierce Farms, and the Pierce family has been working with Ingalls for over 30 years. It means a great deal supplying produce as a local farmer. It really touches base knowing that we're just simple people just trying to help, and we love what we do, and Ingalls is a huge part of helping us do it. Farming is who we are, and it's in our blood. God has really blessed us with the sun and the soil to grow the best tomatoes you'll find anywhere. I believe it's really in the soil. So if you're in Granger County and you farm tomatoes, then you're in. Just a great blessing on us to actually farm and be able to farm and to supply tomatoes to people. And Ingalls really cares about family farms like Pierce Farms, and they really care about their customers. We're just glad to be a part of that. God has blessed us with a really great partnership there. They make fresh local produce have real meaning for lots of people. I'm Shane Pierce, and this is my Ingalls story.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
And we are back here from Pioneer Arena, and we've got a good one brewing here as Tusculum and Carson-Newman, one of the best rivalries in this area, hands down, arguably the best rivalry, and I think Division II. Maybe we're a little biased, Coach, but nonetheless, both these teams going at it. Tusculum took set number 1, convincing fashion. They started out set number 2, looked like they were going to do much of the same, and then all of a sudden, Carson-Newman, they got backed into a corner, and boy, did they come out swinging.
Yeah, Ashley Turner, the head coach of Carson-Newman, must have sat down. She talked to those girls and got them settled in. I mean, this is a rival. That's what it's all about. You bring your team here. You know, you're pretty sure you prepared your team for that. You know it's going to be a hostile environment. Your students are here. You know, we can't let everybody in because of the pandemic, but the students here, they're doing a really good job of cheering them on. And you got to give hats off to Carson-Newman for being able to take that second set.
Absolutely. It's always hard to win on the road, and nonetheless, Carson-Newman is settled in here at Pioneer Arena, and they've made sure that Tusculum knows they got a game on their hands.
Yes, they have, man. They did a really good job. Well, boys, let's go. Third set.
Here we go. Set number 3 as Elise Carmichael is back. Here we go. Carmichael. She goes at zone 6, and she starts this thing off with an ace. Elise Carmichael, she does that better than anybody in the conference, and she gets things started off in set number 3 in grand fashion for the Pioneers. That's how you want to respond after taking a tough loss in set number 2. Come out and be aggressive on the serves. And she paints the back line again. Carmichael, back-to-back aces.
Seems like we've seen this before, Coach. Carmichael's come in, kind of settled in, took it off. She did it in the first set.
Yeah, she's got such great control and accuracy with her serves. She puts that right in the corner of zone 4. Carson-Newman digs it up. Wheeler is blocked on the outside. Carson-Newman's going to get another play off of this. This side, Sosnowski digs her up. Carson-Newman, and this is Matthews who goes down the line outside, and Carson-Newman does a good job getting this one over, and we continue to volley back and forth out of the middle. There's Parker, and nice shot by Bailey Parker as good effort by Hayden Barton to try to get that one up, and just a little bit short. Bailey Parker, her play has been sensational. You can't ask for much more for her so far.
It's been unbelievable.
Coach Moranti.
It's been unbelievable. Coaches did a really good job of coming out and getting some points for our team.
Carmichael goes back to zone 5. Ball's going to go to the right side of Wheeler. It's nice job by Barton to keep this one alive, and we go back and forth. And there's Pigza. That ball is dug up by Hildenbrand. They go outside. This ball is dug up by Burrows. They go right side. Pigza. Pigza tries to tip it. Carson-Newman's there. They try to push it deep corner. Burrows keeps it alive. Carmichael outside. Matthews tries to push it through the block. That ball is rejected. They go right side. Pigza. Pigza puts it in zone 6. That ball is dug up. Exceptional volley from both teams. They go to Wheeler. Her ball is tipped at the net. Tusculum's going to go right side. Bad angle, and it's going to be a result in a hitting error for Tusculum, as Carson-Newman will get the point. A lot of play going on there. And finally, Carson-Newman gets Elise Carmichael off the service line. And Julia Wheeler goes back for Carson-Newman's first serve in set number 3. That ball is hit outside by Bailey Parker. I think Tusculum was looking for a touch, maybe. Doesn't get the call. It'll be a point for the Eagles. Wheeler scans, and that ball is tipped. Nice job by Parker to get it up. They're going to go outside. Pigza. Pigza gets it, and that's dug up by Wheeler. Hildenbrand's going to take the save. She goes right side, and that ball is going to be put away by Erin Edwards of Carson-Newman. Edwards, a senior from Virginia. She's been very efficient in this game so far, as Tusculum is making some noise here, and the crowd is coming alive. They know their team needs them, as we're going to take a brief pause here. We got a little towel action as some sweat is on the floor. And, Coach, I mean, how about Carson-Newman and Tusculum? I think we're in for a back-and-forth affair the rest of this match.
It's been unbelievable, man. I know I keep saying it over and over again, but the way that Carson-Newman has come, settled in, the first set when we took it, when Tusculum took it, they've settled in, and they came up and they tied this thing up. So we got a ball game, man.
We do. Wheeler's back. She leads the Carson-Newman Eagles in points right now with 7 kills. Next closest one is Erin Edwards at 3. Here's Hildenbrand. She serves it out of the middle. Nice attack. Sosnowski gets it up, and again, unable to put it back over. You got to give Sosnowski the credit for at least keeping the ball alive. A great run out of the middle to Carson-Newman's number 4, Skylar Weaver, and she finally gets her first kill of the day. As here's Carson-Newman. Wheeler goes at Burrows. Burrows, that ball is, again, nice effort by Sosnowski to try to keep this alive, and it is a point for the Eagles. And you can see right now Carson-Newman's seems like they've got the momentum a little bit right now.
They have taken momentum on them. Tusculum needs to settle down, settle in, and they do like they've done before.
Burrows with the dig. They go outside to Matthews. Matthews, and she pushes it through the block and gets the kill. Rayleigh Matthews. And she gets Tusculum out of the rotation, and she'll go back to take the serve. Matthews, such a key addition to this Tusculum offensive attack. From Florida, transfer from Florida Southern. Right side. And it is Erin Edwards again getting the attack. And a point for the Carson-Newman Eagles as Skylar Weaver goes back to take the serve. 6-4 Eagles lead. They've been targeting, it seems like between Matthews and Burrows, Coach, they've been targeting those two all night after set number 1. And that is an ace for Carson-Newman. And Weaver put that right in front of Sosnowski, and that ball had a little bit of a curve on it. Those float serves are really hard to get, man.
Hey, that that must have been a really hard, good float serve, as you call it, because Sosnowski she rarely lets anything go by her.
They get this one up. They go outside. Burrows hits it at his highest point. She gets out of the way as she tools the block beautifully. Nicely done. And Tusculum gets the point as Bailey Parker goes back to serve. Chance will hold things down in the middle now. Here's Parker. She goes at zone 6, and that ball is going to be in. It's another ace for Tusculum.
I was wondering if they was going to be aggressive with this serve right here, and she did a really good job of doing so.
They continue to stay aggressive, even though this is a close game, and maybe now you see a difference in terms of strategy, but it's still a close game, and Tusculum's still remaining aggressive. Aaron Edwards tries to tip this one over. Tusculum does return it. They volley back and forth. Tusculum goes outside to Burrows. Burrows has her dug up. And then this time they will not be denied as Carson-Newman gets the kill, and they turn to freshman Taylor Adams from Covington, Georgia. She puts that away. Excellent shot from the freshman. As number 6, McKenna Hall, will come in to serve for Carson-Newman. And how about the job? I mean, we're talking about Carly Sosnowski, but Hayden Barton on the other side of the net for Carson-Newman. In white, she seems like she's been everywhere too. Watching her and Sosnowski go at it has been a treat. And a miscommunication on Tusculum as who was getting that one over, and that ball is going to fall. And you know, if you're Coach Moranti and you spend all that time focusing and practicing on execution, you just hate to see those kind of points drop.
Yeah, you know that's going to happen because of the big rivalry game. You know you're going to have some errors, but you hope they don't come into a crucial part of the game.
They go at Matthews. Tight set, and wow, that ball is tattooed, but excellent dig by Julia Wheeler. That ball is hit. Burrows is going to dig this up. They go right side now to Pigza. Pigza, and she puts that one away, and Tusculum will not be denied. 9-7, Tusculum. Nice shot from Carly Pigza. She leads the team with 7 kills. Rayleigh Matthews behind her with 6, and Amaya Burrows at 4. One thing I'll say is I think Tusculum needs to get back to the middle as much as they can, especially when Bailey Parker's back in. Here's the set outside. Matthews digs this one up. Ball is tight. Here's Gash. Gash with the swing. 2 people go for it. Carson-Newman's going to get the bump set, and that ball, Taylor Adams is going to tool the block, and she gets a Carson-Newman point.
Carson-Newman's doing a really good job of staying poised. I mean, we'll make a run, but they do a really good job of bouncing back, getting some points and making it easy on them.
They do. It's number 15, Bennett McCombs, a freshman from Mount Pleasant, comes in to serve. She goes at Burrows. Here's Tusculum. They're going to attack out of the middle with Gash. Gash gets the ball over. Carson-Newman's going to have to end up free balling, and it caused some problems there. There's Chance out of the middle, and that ball is just a bit outside. Maybe, I'd say 6 inches off the back line, and Raven Chance close to putting that one away. Falls just a bit short. Carson-Newman extends their lead here in Pioneer Arena. They go outside. Gash swings, and she has it dug up. Barton, there's the dump from Hildenbrand. They try to catch Tusculum sleeping. Tusculum not fooled. They go outside to Burrows. Burrows swings and hits that one out. And Coach Moranti wants to take a timeout, and she doesn't like what she's seeing as her team trails by 5. 12-7 Carson-Newman. We'll be right back. You're watching the Pioneer Sports Network on SAC Digital Live.
Broken windshield, take 1. Hey guys, my windshield just got broken. I feel like I need to blow off some steam. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Mr. Blanks, there's no need to be stressed. Geico makes it easy to file a claim online, on the app, or over the phone.
Yeah, but what if I never hear back? That's gonna make me want to go, Jack.
Nope, your Geico claims team is always there for you.
That makes me want to celebrate with some fireworks. 5, 6, 7, go. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah!
Geico. Great service without all the drama.
All righty, welcome back to Pioneer Arena. And Pioneers maybe just a little struck back right now. They jumped out to that set number 1 victory in commanding fashion. Carson-Newman kind of sneaks up, gets back in the game, and takes set number 2 in a close one. And now set number 3, Carson-Newman has their biggest lead they've had in any of the sets tonight.
Carson-Newman looks like a totally different team from the first set. They did a really good job of coming out, being aggressive, and putting Tusculum back on their heels.
Yes, that ball is going to be served out, and Tusculum gets the point. And we'll see if Amaya Burrows can maybe rally Tusculum here in set number 3, as she will have the home crowd behind her. Burrows. Ball does skim the net. It's dug up in zone 5 by Barton. There's Wheeler, and she gets the kill just past the diving efforts of Sosnowski, and Carson-Newman with the point.
Julia Wheeler's done a really good job of staying patient and being able to go up with the kill. She's got several of them already this game.
She's worth the price of admission, to say the least. There's Gash on the right side, and that ball is blocked. It seems Carson-Newman's blocking efforts, and how about that swing from Rayleigh Matthews? Oh, my goodness. Look out.
Maybe that could get the momentum swung
Yes.
for the Tusculum Pioneers.
Yes, definitely goes in the favor of Tusculum. What a huge swing from Matthews as she put that one away with authority. And there's a block on the right side. Peyton Gash, Bailey Parker, not in our house. A brick house put up in the net. And here come the Pioneers. Don't blink. Sosnowski back. Scans the defense. She serves. She goes after zone 5. It's going to be a tight set. They run it out of the middle. Burrows does get a hand on it, but it's going to fall for a Carson-Newman point as Skylar Weaver gets the kill. Both teams attacking is now starting to pick up. The blocking is picking up. It's going to come down to defense and serve receive, just like Coach Marani talked about coming into this one.
Yes, it's going to come down to defense and serve receive, just like you just said, and we just got to continue to be patient and hopefully we can get back on track.
Hildebrand with the serve. They go outside to Peyton Gash, and Gash does get the kill. She tools the block as that ball lands out for a Pioneers point as Carly Piggs is back in. Elise Carmichael will go back to serve. Gash will get out of the rotation and she'll take a breather. Here's Julia Wheeler. Wheeler, nice job by Burrows to get a dig on that. Here's Pigsa. Boy, they're making Amaya Burrows to work. Another dig by Burrows. And that ball just a little bit low for Matthews to really get a good swing on. There's the back set. Nice job by Carson-Newman at the net to block all these attacks. And a nice placement by Matthews. This is going to cause some problems. And they do get it over. And Parker's tip just a little bit out, and it's a point. Eagles, good volley on both sides. 15-11. Carson-Newman as Adams checks back in. And Taylor Adams, now she's starting to kind of get her rhythm going, and she's just a freshman. Be curious to see what she develops into. And this is going to be an ace for Carson-Newman as Julia Wheeler, and they continue to go at Maya Burrows, and you look at the strategy. Maya Burrows obviously had a phenomenal week last week with a hitting percentage in the .470 range. You see them attacking her a lot out of serve receive. Now they're trying to keep the ball away from Sosnowski on their attacks. You start to wonder, does Burrow be, due to all the workload, is that affecting her outside swings?
Yeah, I mean, you could tell because she hasn't been getting a lot of kills like she had been before in the week. So she's they're going right at her the whole game.
They're making her work for sure. Sosnowski's going to have to free ball this one over the net. Edwards is sitting on it. The run out of the middle to Weaver, and Weaver does put it away. And Carson-Newman now with a commanding 17-11 lead, and they're trying to take the advantage here in this match. They have come on the road in a very tough environment, and they are going to call, I think, Tusculum for a setting violation, a double on Elise Carmichael. Coach Moranti was maybe trying to say that the blocker didn't give her a chance to set the ball, and that is another ace for Carson-Newman. And right now, Tusculum, you can just see they're kind of out of sorts.
Yeah, they've taken the crowd out of it. Carson-Newman they've done a really good job of staying with it, and when you take the crowd out of a game like this, it's hard. It's easy for the away team to get back in.
And Burrows and Carson-Newman, and they just right now the strategy is starting to pay off as Amaya Burrows seeing all the serves, and Carson-Newman, they are up 20-11. We're going to keep it right here as Coach Marani burns her second time out of this set to try to talk to her team, and you can tell, I mean, great adjustments here from Carson-Newman. And, you know, you take a looking at Ashley Tiernan. She is now going on her third season with the program. She took over in 2019. She was originally the intern head coach, and then she became and was promoted to the active head coach around December 3rd of 2019. She took this team led them to a 20-3 record, an NCAA tournament appearance in her first season as head coach. Last year is the 2020, the COVID season, and here you are this year. Yes, sir, they're 6-6, but nonetheless, how about the job that she's done, not only with Carson-Newman tonight, but just overall with the program?
It's been unbelievable. I mean, you could tell, like we said, when we sat down with Coach Morante, we talked about, you know, the 6-6 record. She said, do not look at that record because they are way better than what they are. I mean, for her to be able to have her team come in here, go down one set on the first set, because they look like a totally different team the last two sets, and to be able to have the poise and the moxie to come in here and take the lead 20-11 in the third set, that says a lot about the head coach.
It does. As the Pioneers and the Eagles are out of the timeout, and we're ready to continue things here as Carson-Newman is going to try to put things away here in set number 3. Wheeler back on the serve, and that ball is going to paint the back line, and it is out by 3 or 4 feet. And Tusculum gets the point, 20-12. Matthews back on the serve. She tries to go right down the line to zone 5. That ball is tipped over the block. Here's Carmichael. She's going to push this outside to Burrows. And that ball is out, and they're looking for a touch. And they're not going to get it. Wow. What a match.
Oh, it's unbelievable. Great atmosphere.
Great atmosphere indeed. Excellent placement on that serve. They get it up. Tusculum's Amaya Burrows. She gets blocked on the outside. They go right side. Pigza. Excellent dig by Carson-Newman, but it's not going to matter. It's going to be a Pioneers point. And again, if you're Tusculum, not all hope is lost here. If anything, try to build momentum for set number 4. Even if things look a little dim here in set number 3, you want to at least try to get your rhythm back going into set number 4.
Yeah, you're going to try to. You try to get this lead down, trim it down, and then going into set number 4, if you don't win it, you can have some momentum going your way.
Yes. There's Burrows with the block. Carson will return it. They go back row, and how about that? Julia Wheeler, her ball or attack paints the net, and it's going to end up falling and dropping on Tusculum's side there. Parker comes out. Raven Chance now in the middle to run things. Back serving is McKenna Hall. And they go right between Burrows and Matthews, and that is a miscommunication between the both of them. And there's another service ace for Carson-Newman as their serve-receive game has picked up now, and it shows on the scoreboard. Hall again. You can tell she's probably going to. She goes after Matthews there, the run out of the middle, and again, the timing a little bit off there at a Chance. Back row attack. Chance does get a block on it. Tusculum's attack over. Chance pushes this one over. Carson-Newman's going to get a play off this. The bump set to Hildenbrand. Hildenbrand has it dug up by Carmichael. Back row attack is short from Matthews, and it is 24-13. Set 3 number point coming for Carson-Newman, and what a turn of events and a turn of the tide. McKenna Hall to try to close this thing out for Carson-Newman in set number 3, the sophomore from Bristol, Wisconsin. She goes to Matthews. Matthews is going to force Carmichael off the net with that pass. Sosnowski free balls this over. They run out of the middle, and it is blocked. Maya Burrows and Raven Chance tag team on that one. And there's a kill for Tusculum to keep things alive here in set number 3 as Peyton Gash comes in along with Catherine Klingen. Klingen will go back to serve. Right now, Tusculum's backs are against the wall here in set number 3. You can't afford many errors now.
No, we need to get on a roll here, get some points, score some points right here.
Try to build some momentum maybe, and that ball is going to hit out by Taylor Adams. 24-15.
If we can figure out how to get the crowd back into it, trying to get some momentum.
Yes. Carson-Newman, one thing they have done is they have kind of sucked some of this energy out of Pioneer Arena here in their performance in set number 3. And that roll shot is going to fall in the middle of zone 6 at the top of it. And Carson-Newman has taken set number 3. The Pioneers have their backs against the wall for the first time in the 2021 home season. When we come back, it's Tusculum and Carson-Newman going at it in set number 4 to try to see if Tusculum can keep this thing alive and take it to set number 5. We'll be right back. You're watching the Pioneer Sports Network on SAC Digital Live.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
Welcome back to Pioneer Arena here as right now Tusculum and Carson-Newman. It's been a wild affair to say the least. Tusculum started this thing off in convincing fashion that they were going to walk away with this one. And right now, though, Carson-Newman has just come in. They responded in set number 2, picking up a victory there. And then they just completely blew the Pioneers out in set number 3. As we're going into set number 4, the Tusculum Pioneers, their back are against the wall now. So you talk, you know, Coach Moranti, she knows just how special this team is. You talk about being a championship team. Your back's against the wall. You're on your home floor. How do you respond?
You got to respond. I mean, you have no choice, because I think Coach Moranti will do a good job. These girls are, come out. If they can settle in and play like they did the first set, everything will be okay.
We're going to have to get that attack rolling as Hildenbrand gets us rolling here in set number 4. And they run, and that ball is tattooed. And it's going to be a point for the Pioneers as the ball was hit through the block. Excellent set by Elise Carmichael to the right side. And Matthews, that ball paints the net. Going to cause some problems. They go outside to Wheeler. Carmichael does get a hand on it, but unable to play up after that. And it's going to be a point for the Eagles as Wheeler goes back to serve. And I feel like we've said her name a lot after in set number 1, very quiet, really hadn't seen or had her done a whole lot. And then it's like after that, it has been the Julia Wheeler show.
Yeah, we knew coming in she was going to be strong, and Coach Moranti had talked about that during pregame.
How about Bailey Parker, though? That ball was overpassed, and Parker just said, here, let me bury this one to the floorboards at Pioneer Arena. Tusculum 2-1. Parker goes back to serve. Chance goes back to run things out of the middle. Excellent attack by Bailey Parker, and she put that away with some authority. Here come the Pioneers. She goes at Barton. They go right side. And a kill for Aaron Edwards. as Carson-Newman gets the kill. Back serving will be Skylar Weaver. Julia Weaver's in the back row. If you're Tusculum, you have to find a way to take advantage now on the offensive side of things. Here's Pigza. Pigza, and her attack on the right side is blocked. I believe it'll be number 10. Taylor Adams will be credited with the solo block on that. She did have some help from Taylor Kieran, but here's the run. They go outside. Burrows has to swing left-handed. She somehow gets it over, and they're going to make a play out of this. Tusculum tries to keep it alive. Chance pushes it over. Carson-Newman goes outside. Adams again. Tools the block. It's dug up. Sosnowski digs this one up, and their right side slide attack from Pigza is good, and Tusculum gets the point.
I tell you what, Carson-Newman's done a really good job on the first set. When Tusculum will get going, they just let him go, and they get behind 4 or 5 points. We'll see if the Tusculum can take the lead like they did in the first set and just continue to score off the serve receive.
Yes. Catherine Klingen back to serve for the Pioneers as Peyton Gash is in the front line as well. Here's Klingen. Goes right at zone 6. Nice pass. They go right side. Sosnowski's going to be able to get the dig on this. They go right side to Gash. This ball is dug up as we go back and forth. The run out of the middle is blocked by Chance. Tusculum plays it over. They go outside. The set is low as Klingen tried to go outside to Burrows, and the set's low, and it'll be a point for the Eagles. McKenna Hall goes back to take the serve. Looking at this, they have made Amaya Burrows work in the serve-receive game. Burrows with 20 digs tonight. Not her usual average. They go outside to Adams, and that ball is blocked by Peyton Gash, and it's going to fall in for applying her a point. Excellent job on the right side of Peyton Gash, putting up a nice block. Was a tight set, didn't have a lot of room. And making her first appearance tonight is going to be Abby Holt, a sophomore from Sunrise, Florida, back in the serve-receive department. Holt serves this. Here's Carson-Newman. The back row attack. Tusculum plays it. The bump set. Right side. Gash. Gash is going to put this thing away. Point Pioneers. And Peyton Gash now all of a sudden has become alive and has been a spark plug for the Pioneers.
Yes, she has, man. She did a really good job of taking her time, placing the ball in the right spot.
Peyton Gash, the sophomore from Lexington, Kentucky, making her presence felt here in set number 4, and the Pioneers need it. Tusculum's going to have to free ball this one over. Here's the bump set outside Matthews, and she gets a little bit too much on top of that as the ball will go out of bounds. Point Eagles, and we're going back and forth in set number 4.
Tusculum just can't seem to find a rhythm to get ahead like they did in the first set. They need to find a rhythm, settle in, and try to reel off some points here.
No, I agree. And, in fairness, we see Tusculum. They're so offensively talented. As Peyton Gash gets a kill on the right side, and she has been huge, as that's her 3rd kill in this set alone. And Peyton Gash coming alive, and the Pioneers needed it. But back to what I was saying, the Pioneers had the offensive potential to rattle off a lot of points, and they're so good in the serve-receive department. So yes, they seem out of rhythm, but at the same time, at any point in time, if they get back in rhythm, this team is so dangerous. And that ball is blocked at the middle there, as it'll be a Carson-Newman point, as the libero Hayden Barton goes back to serve, the redshirt sophomore from Hickson, Tennessee. She has been phenomenal tonight. 13 digs, leads the team per usual. And once again, Peyton Gash, ladies and gentlemen. Well done, Peyton Gash, and she will come out of the rotation now. Her and Catherine Klingen will, as Elise Carmichael and Bailey Parker are back in. Here's Elise Carmichael. This is who you want serving if you're Tusculum. This is their strongest rotation. They go after zone 5. Nice serve. They go outside to Wheeler. Ball is dug up. Right side attack coming from Pigza. Pigza paints the line and gets it. Tusculum point. Nice shot from Carly Pigza, and she put that one right down the line, Coach.
Yes, she did a really good job again, finding an open spot. She went into zone 5 and was able to get a point.
Here's Elise Carmichael. Again, tries to attack. The ball paints the tape. They're going to run out of the middle to Skylar Weaver. It's blocked out of the middle. Bailey Parker puts up a brick house. And now Tusculum getting a little bit of momentum, and the energy is coming alive here in Pioneer Arena. Tusculum on a 4-point run, 9-6. Carmichael back to serve. That ball's going to float in front of zone 3 a little bit. They try to catch Tusculum sleeping. They're not fooled. Here's the set. Pigza, roll shot. It's going to be dug up by Carson-Newman. They're going to go outside to Wheeler. Wheeler, ball is out. Point, Tusculum.
Maybe Tusculum's done a really good job of finding some momentum as they take a timeout here.
Ashley Tiernan, she doesn't like where things are going right now in set number 4. Tusculum leads 10-6. We're going to take a brief break. We'll be right back here from Pioneer Arena. You're watching the Pioneer Sports Network on SAC Digital Live.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
And welcome back to Pioneer Arena. And folks, if you're just now tuning in, boy, you're turning it in a good time. Tusculum trails 2-1. However, they're on a run here in set number 4 to try to take this thing to 5. And if you're a volleyball fan, you love 5 sets. It's like watching overtime in basketball.
Yes, it is, man. It's beautiful, but you got to give it up to Peyton Gash. Came in, gave us a little momentum.
Carmichael try to see if she can keep this momentum going for the Pioneers. They're going to run out of the middle, and that ball does get over the block of Bailey Parker, and it will fall. Skylar Weaver credited with the kill for the Eagles as Aaron Edwards checks back in for Carson-Newman. Back serving is Abby Hildenbrand for the Eagles. And her serve falls into the net, and Tusculum, the Pioneer faithful, have come alive here, and they're making their noise felt as Rayleigh Matthews goes back to serve this thing for Tusculum. It's 11-7. Pioneers, they're up 4.
Coach, I'm going to give that point to the football players down on the end, making all kind of noise.
Football players, we got women's lacrosse, men's lacrosse in the house. They got this place jumping. A nice run out of the middle, and Pigza has hers blocked. Parker blocks it. It's going to cause some problems for Carson-Newman, and a double is called, and it's going to be a point for the Pioneers. And again, I think Carson-Newman tried to attack, and Bailey Parker, way to not get caught sleeping there. She was alert, she's ready, the block, and it gives Tusculum the point.
She did a really good job of staying walled up and being able to block the ball.
Tusculum continues to remain aggressive in the serve-receive game. Matthews putting the ball on point. Nice dig there. They go right side, and Pigza tried to dig that one back up, and that will fall for an Eagles point as freshman Taylor Adams makes her way back into the game. Back serving will be Julia Wheeler, and so far in set number 4, they have contained Julia Wheeler. Sosnowski, nice dig. Right side, outside attack, and Amaya Burrows. How high did she get up on that one? Wow. Amaya Burrows. I think she could dunk, Coach.
Coach, look on that one right there, boy. She can touch the rim, dunking 2 balls then. Wow, she got up for that one.
May need to host a slam dunk contest here in the future. Parker serve, and they're going to go out to Adams on the outside for Carson-Newman. It's dug up. They go right side to Pigza. Pigza's ball falls just a bit outside the line as she tried to paint it. It's going to be a point for the Eagles. There remains a 4-point advantage for Tusculum. Is back serving Skylar Weaver.
That's a rare miss for the Tusculum Pioneers right there.
Yes, Carly Pigza has been sensational tonight. 10 kills off 31 attacks. And And they somehow get that ball over. Carson-Newman does return it. And that ball will fall on the side of Carson-Newman. Nice job by Biggs and a tool to block to her advantage, and she gets the kill. Her total now is at 11.
She didn't take long to get that point back that she just missed before.
No, she did not. You think she can hear us?
I hope so. Nah, because she ain't listening to us now. We don't know much about volleyball.
You're right. I did win a state championship in high school.
Yes, you did.
Not that it matters now, but.
Oh, it matters.
For all the viewers. Bishop Fenwick High School stand up, and there's an ace from Catherine Klingen. And an ace, and that's a big-time point there as Ashley Tiernan wants to burn her second time out of the set. Tusculum is rolling, and they're trying to poise to take this thing to set number 5. We'll be right back here watching the Pioneer Sports Network here on SAC Digital Live. And welcome back to Pioneer Arena, and the fans are getting rowdy as I think everybody here knows right now Pioneers are close to sending this thing to 5, man.
Yes, man. They woke up the crowd. They did a really good job of going the ball, putting the ball in the right spots and getting some points that they needed.
Here's Catherine Klingen out of the timeout. Coach Tiernan trying to get her team back in this, and there's another ace for Tusculum, 16-9, and here come the Pioneers. Coach Marani and the crew are rocking now, and they found their rhythm, to say the least. 16-9 Pioneers. Here comes Klingen. She goes down the line, and she's going to get another ace. How about Catherine Klingen? Between her and Peyton Gash, 2 unsung heroes in set number 4. And they have brought some life back into Tusculum. And they've got Carson-Newman out of sorts a little bit here in set number 4. Here's Sosnowski. She's going to go with a back set to Burrows. Burrows, incredible dig by Barton. She's going to get this one over. Here's Tusculum, right side. Gash has that ball tipped, and it's going to be dug up by Carson-Newman. A little bit of, looks like they ran into each other. Tusculum gets over to Burrows, and Burrows puts it away for the kill. Excellent volley by both squads, and Tusculum's Amaya Burrows is able to put it away. Amaya Burrows, rather quiet night compared to what we saw last weekend, but nonetheless still continuing to make her presence felt. They're going to have to free ball this over. Let's see if Tusculum can use it. They go right side. Gash hits that just a little bit outside. It'll be a point for the Eagles, and that gets them finally out of the rotation. Exceptional job from Catherine Klingen on the serve as number 6, McKenna Hall, will check in for Carson-Newman and go back to take the serve. Tusculum, 18-10. Trying to send this thing to 5, and the crowd is in it. Pioneer Arena is rocking, and it's Friday night here in Greenville, baby. Burrows, kill, see ya. Wow, Amaya Burrows buries that into the floorboards here at Pioneer Arena. Going back to serve is number 3. High school. She goes right down the line to zone 5. They go outside. Tusculum's Carly Sosnowski digs that one up. Feel like we haven't said that enough tonight. Here's Carson-Newman's attack out of the back row. Holt gets a hand on it, Here's Sosnowski. They're going to keep this alive, and we continue to go. Here comes Carson-Newman. They run out of the middle. It's blocked by Raven Chance. A brick house put up at the net by Raven Chance. Tusculum extends their lead to 10. They're 5 points away from sending this thing to 5, and the Pioneers have come back to rally. What a game.
What a game, Coach. I mean, with two Titans going at it head-to-head.
You couldn't have said it better. Two Titans. Both teams. And Abby Holt with the service ace. And the fans are on their feet, and they know. How about that Tusculum bench, man?
You gotta love
creative celebrations.
Yeah, you gotta love them, man. It's exciting. It's good to see.
The energy, it's back. The momentum is there. Pioneers have come back. They go outside. It's blocked. Carson-Newman will return it. They're going to go back row attack. Wheeler. How about Raven Chance with another block? They're going to push this back, and it's going to fall out. Point, Tusculum. And this place is rocking. Pioneer Arena, everybody on their feet now. It's 22-10, 12-point advantage for the Pioneers. Peer dominance right now in set number 4 for Tusculum. As that service error finally breaks the rotation and gives Carson-Newman the point. Bennett McCombs will go back to take the serve for Carson-Newman. McCombs. She serves. Holt, nice dig there. Matthews tries to roll shot it over. Hildenbrand tries to catch the Pioneers sleeping. They're going to get the free ball it over. The return, it's out. And again, just maybe not a best decision you could have had there if you're Hildenbrand on the Tusculum's return as she tried to maybe again catch the Pioneers sleeping, but Abby Holt, give her some credit. She has come in and has come up big. She's provided another element in the back row to increase that serve-receive department, and they go to Julia Wheeler, and Julia says, okay, I've had enough. And she puts that one through the floorboards, as she does very well as she sends her team. They're down 11. Tusculum just 2 points away from sending this thing to 5. Hayden Barton back. Barton's been exceptional tonight with 16 digs. Leads Carson-Newman in that department. How about the right side attack from Peyton Gash? It was dug up by Barton, but nobody's able to follow it, and it's going to be a point for the Pioneers. Peyton Gash. And the Pioneers are making some noise as they try to close this thing out. Elise Carmichael will have the honors of trying to do so. And just for you guys watching at home, if this does go to 5, it'll be to 15. And it's going to be a service ace. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. We've got a thriller brewing here in Greenville. We're going to set 5, Tusculum and Carson-Newman. What a fitting way to wrap this night up. It will be decided with a 5th set. You're watching the Pioneer Sports Network here on SAC Digital Live.
We are in Granger County, Tennessee, here at Pierce Farms, and the Pierce family has been working with Ingalls for over 30 years. It means a great deal supplying produce as a local farmer. It really touches base knowing that we're just simple people just trying to help, and we love what we do, and Ingalls is a huge part of helping us do it. Farming is who we are, and it's in our blood. God has really blessed us with the sun and the soil to grow the best tomatoes you'll find anywhere. I believe it's really in the soil. So if you're in Granger County and you farm tomatoes, then you're in. Just a great blessing on us to actually farm and be able to farm and to supply tomatoes to people. And Ingalls really cares about family farms like Pierce Farms, and they really care about their customers. We're just glad to be a part of that. God has blessed us with a really great partnership there. They make fresh local produce have real meaning for lots of people. I'm Shane Pierce, and this is my Ingalls story.
Friday. Welcome back to Pioneer Arena, and this has been everything that it lived up to be. The hype coming into this, and I would say, Coach, it has not disappointed.
No, Coach, it hasn't, man. What a Friday night here at Pioneer Arena. You got two good teams. You got two good coaches. You got guys, all the crowds into it, and we was able to come away. Tusculum was able to come away with that that last set.
They have, just looking at a comparison in a nutshell as we go to set 5, both teams. The defense and the serve receive has been big. Tusculum with 12 serving ace and Carson-Newman with 8 of their own. The hitting percentages for both teams are not to their usual averages. Tusculum hitting at 145, Carson-Newman hitting at just 0.88, which is, again, below their normal average. But you look at the digs, 57 for Carson-Newman, 61 for Tusculum. The defense in the serve receive game has been key in this one, and we are ready to go underway. Tusculum will get things started. It's Elise Carmichael back as we are underway. It's set number 5, do or die here in Pioneer Arena. Carmichael scans, she goes at zone 5. Wheeler does get this up, bumps it to the outside. Sosnowski digs this thing up. They go right side, Pigza dug up out of zone 6. Nice dig by Carson-Newman. They go back to Wheeler, and Tusculum has it blocked. A brick house put up at the net by Bailey Parker and Carly Pigza. Julia Wheeler put a lot of speed behind that one. Exceptional block from Parker. She gets things started off in grand fashion for Tusculum here. And that ball falls in. Service ace, Elise Carmichael. It paints the back line. Tusculum up 2-0. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Now, Coach, we said during the timeout, during the changing of the sets, we need to start off strong.
Tusculum strong start. Carmichael puts this in front of zone 6. It's an overpass. Tusculum has a chance to play it. They run out of the middle. Parker has it blocked. Carmichael's going to get a return. She goes to the right. Pigza puts it away. Tusculum. Point for the Pioneers. The momentum, the energy. It's coming alive here at Pioneer Arena. And we've got the fans on their feet. Tusculum trying to go 6-0 in conference play to start the season for the first time in program history. Carmichael puts it on the line again. And a service ace by the Pioneers. It's 4-0. Tusculum. Carson-Newman trying to get the Pioneers out of this rotation, and Carmichael hits the pin, literally, and it is going to be a point for the Eagles as Julia Wheeler will go back to take the serve. It's 4-1. And there's a service error by the Eagles. It's going to be a point for Tusculum. 5-1. Pioneers 10 points away from a comeback win on their home floor and to keep their perfect home record alive at 3-0 right now. And this set from Rayleigh Matthews, I've never seen this done before, hits the other pin, Coach. Literally hits the other pin. Back-to-back service errors from the Pioneers have Carson-Newman both of their points. Skylar Weaver is back on the serve for Carson-Newman. The Pioneer faithful are up and at it and making their presence felt. Here's Matthews with the dig out of the middle. And that ball is put over. Carly Pigza powers through the block of 21, Taylor Kieran. And she gets the kill. Tusculum up 6-2. And Carson-Newman is going to go ahead and take a timeout. Ashley Tiernan does not like the way things have started off, and we're going to keep it right here. And, Coach, can you blame her? I mean, this is a 6-2 start. What are you telling your team if you're Ashley in this timeout?
You try to go back again to how you played the previous 2 sets. I mean, you got to take your time, get the balls in the right people's hands, and then make sure that they put the ball in the right spot and the right zones. I mean, they've done it the first 2 sets, but you got to give it to Tusculum. Tusculum's really taking their punch, and that's been what they've done all year. They went on the road, won some tough games, and they come here and they got that crowd was totally silent earlier. Yes. Now you see the women's lacrosse team down there, just and the men's football team is going crazy.
They're definitely giving this a home court advantage as Tusculum's going to come out of the timeout, and you can see just how about Coach Marani and Coach Morris, Coach Weber done a sensational job with this team. regardless of what happens from here on out, the job that they've done to this point is sensational. And watching these girls fight back, just the sign of a really well-coached and well-run team.
Yes, I mean, they've settled in. The pendulum has swung, as I like to say, Coach.
It has indeed. As for the first time tonight, we're going to see Lauren Collins into the game. She's serving, a freshman from Knoxville, Tennessee, out of the Kings Academy. And I see why they put her in. Excellent adjustment out of the timeout from Coach Marani. A service ace for the freshman, getting some big-time minutes in a rivalry rich in history and tradition. Is Tusculum, they can feel it, trying to close the doors on what has been a sensational match from both sides, as that ball and serve is just a bit outside off the back line, and it'll be a point for the Eagles. Taylor Rohr, the senior from Windsor, Colorado, is back with the serve for Carson-Newman. She floats this one in front of Matthews. The set to the middle. It's Chance. Tries to put it away, unable to do so. Ball is returned. Tusculum has it. They go right side, and the ball is just a bit outside off the back line of Carly Pigza. Here comes Carson-Newman. Don't blink. If that's one thing I can say we've learned in this match, no lead is safe.
No, none. Great timeout by Carson-Newman.
They go at Matthews again. Nice pass. Right side. Pigza. It is returned. Tusculum's going to get another attack off of it. Burrows, this time, they will not be denied. Amaya Burrows got everything and then some on that one. Exceptional swing by the veteran on this squad, the junior from Wesley Chapel, North Carolina. She's close to pushing her team through the finish line. Catherine Klingen on the serve. They're going to go outside, Carson-Newman is, and that is a great spot. Nice try and diving effort by Burrows, but give the kudos to Taylor Kieran. She put that in a really, really hard spot. McKenna Hall back on the serve for Carson-Newman. They're down 3 in set number 5. They go at Matthews. Here's the set, outside, Burrows again, why not? Amaya Burrows, an AKM, automatic kill machine right now.
Wow, Coach. I like that. I like that. AKM.
And they're going to burn their second timeout, I believe. This is going to be Carson-Newman as Ashley Tiernan, she's out of timeouts, and Carson-Newman might just be out of time. We'll be right back here in set number 5. It's Tusculum 9-5 over the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Johnson City Toyota is the #1 Toyota dealership in the Tri-Cities because we make buying simple. First, we discount every vehicle every day, and we stand behind what we sell with a lifetime warranty. For more, simply go to johnsoncitytoyota.com.
And we are back here in Pioneer Arena. It's 9-5 as Abby Holt is back to try to give Tusculum just a little bit closer to victory here in this match. Tied 2-2 apiece. They go at zone 6. There's the set on the outside, and that's what I thought. Yep, a double. Ball mishandled by Carson-Newman's number 3, Taylor Rohr. Here's Holt again. Jim quiets. She paints the line. They run out of the middle. Beautifully executed out of the middle. Taylor Kieran gets the kill. Carson-Newman gets the point. It's 10-6. Carson-Newman out of timeouts. Tusculum still has both if they need it. Hayden Barton's back with the serve. Holt with the dig, right side to Gash. Gash paints the line and it gets in. Peyton Gash, she has come alive here. And boy, was it ever so needed. Peyton Gash, she was quiet through 3 sets. Now, 4th set, gave this team a spark, and in the 5th set here, 4 points away. Ball set to the outside. Parker has it blocked. Newman will return it. Here's Hillenbrand. She's going to roll shot over the block and get the kill. Point Eagles. Nice placement by Hildenbrand for Carson-Newman, and she'll go back to take the serve as well. Aaron Edwards is back in for Carson-Newman on the right side. Tusculum's done a good job containing Edwards. And there is an ace. By Hildenbrand. Wonderfully spotted ball. Newman cuts it to 3. She goes back. Holt gets it up. Parker, the bump set to Rayleigh Matthews. She's going to roll shot over the block. Carson's going to get a good attack off of this. Excellent dig by Catherine Klingen. Keeps us alive. They go outside. Sosnowski almost had it up. Great diving effort. The point falls, and it's a point for the Eagles. And Coach Marani's going to burn one of her 2 timeouts left. And to talk things over, it's 11-9. And we'll stay right here. I mean, Coach, this is a dandy.
Oh, what a night. What a way to spend a Friday night. I mean, you get to watch some good volleyball, a good volleyball game against 2 good teams. And like I said before, Carson-Newman called a timeout. It ended up being a good one.
It does indeed. Both of these teams will play tomorrow. Carson-Newman will go back to Jefferson City. They'll take on the Virginia Wise Cavaliers tomorrow. Tusculum will host Lincoln Memorial right here at Pioneer Arena again at 2 p.m. tomorrow. And if it's anything like today, oh boy, we're in for a treat. This has been a thriller. This game, this match has lived up to the hype coming into this, and both of these teams just giving it their all, refusing to quit. Just when you think one team's got it, the other team comes back. It's a rivalry.
Yeah, man, it's good to have, man. You got the fans back. I know we're still battling the pandemic, but we're still able to get a few fans in here, get the student life back together. You can tell for you guys at home, it is really loud here in the gym.
It is. It is, and we are out of the timeout. Hildenbrand, she's back for Carson-Newman. There's the set, right side. They go to Gash, and it's blocked. Correction. It'll be a point for the Pioneers. I believe she hit the ball. I apologize from our angle. I thought she got blocked, Coach, but it looks like the ball lands on Carson-Newman's side of the net, so it'll be a point Pioneers. And here's Elise Carmichael. She goes in zone 5. The run out of the middle, and Edwards gets the kill for the Eagles. 12-10. Back serving is Julia Wheeler. And that ball is out. A service error, and that couldn't come at a worse time. Tusculum 2 points away. Here comes Amaya Burrows back in. Holt comes out. Matthews back on the serve. Tusculum close to making history. 2 points away. Beautifully spotted there on the serve. Attack out of the middle. It's going to be played by Tusculum. Outside, Burrows puts it through the block, and it's a kill. Amaya Burrows. Tusculum, they can feel it. They're 1 point away. 1 point away from a 6-0 start in South Atlantic Conference play, which would be the first time in program history. And nonetheless, it'd be a win over their rival. Here's the set, right side. Tusculum digs it up. They go to the middle. Parker, it's over. It's over. Tusculum has done it. Coach Marani, Coach Morris, and Coach Weber, they have built a winner here in Greenville. They move to now 6-0 in conference play. They're on a 9-game winning streak, and they get to put it all back on the line tomorrow. Tusculum takes it in 5 sets with a final score of 15-10. 3-2 overall in the match, and what a win for the Pioneers, coming back down 2-1 fighting their way to take this to 5, and then how about that performance in set 5?
Coach, that was unbelievable. It was fun to watch. I mean, you got the crowd in because you're going into set 2 and 3. We was down. I mean, Tusculum was down. They had no energy. They had taken the crowd out of it. And they did a really good job. Coach Morante did a really good job with her staff of bringing them back and fighting back.
They did. Don't take any credit away from the Eagles. They came in, they fought, and they gave it their best, that's for sure. But tonight, Tusculum, they prevail, and they keep the win streak alive. They remain undefeated at home. And they will play tomorrow, Lincoln Memorial, 2 p.m. right here at Pioneer Arena. You'll be able to watch it on the Pioneer Sports Network. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm Justin Chartrand.
And I'm JT Burton.
And we're signing off. Good night, everybody.